I run one on the draw, this is a keeper. Because I have survival and I can pitch the Thragtusk and get a 2-drop and then play the 2-drop and then the following turn Natural Order for Progenitus. Signet? Time Walk, okay. Kind of get a feeling that our survival is going to get countered. Okay, resolved. Very good. So our opponent playing Storm. Tezzeret. The answer is no. This makes 5/5s, right? Yep. Gets Vedalken Shackles. So he can play it next turn and activate it, possibly. So I think what I need to do is just play a land and then pass and then get Reclamation Sage the following turn. This hand hasn't really panned out. This is the bad part about not having any dorks in my deck. Somebody in the draft cut me off, but I can't imagine why. Like, I had all the good green cards except the dorks. It just doesn't make any sense. Monolith, sure. Monolith into Vedalken Shackles. Into Hedron Archive. Okay, smart guy. Guess he was just waiting to see if I had F6. Now you'll play Shackles. Hanger back on 1. Okay. Let's pitch Thragtusk. And he didn't play his 5th land. Let's get Reclamation Sage. Heartbeat of Spring. That's an interesting one. I think that's the one that's worth getting because I can play the Heartbeat, and then next turn I could pitch the Survival and go get the Ulamog. Pitch the Reclamation Sage with the Survival and get Ulamog. Seems good. Our opponent could just go ham with his mana. But I feel like if I'm one with all these fat creatures, that I'm the one that comes out ahead. And if worse comes to worse, next turn I could actually play Nissa, untap 4 Forest, Natural Order. Yeah, actually, that's a good line. So I'll be able to cast Gilded Lotus, sure. Let's think about the line. So I'd have 10 mana available. I use 3 Forest to cast Nissa, and then I tap 4, so that gives me 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh man, Mindslaver, really? Well, I guess that is the worst that could have happened. Let me pitch this Reclamation Sage. This is really unfortunate. I guess we'll get the Battle Ball. Or the Progenitus. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. Alright, do worse. Thing is, he could just keep looping this this Mindslaver. Since I have the Heartbeat out. I'm just going to concede. I don't want him to see my deck. We'll bring in Freyalise and Conclave Naturalists. I'll take out the Oath and the Traverse. We're a really clunky deck, unfortunately. We just didn't quite get there with it. Granted, that was a clunky keep, but yes, I would like to play first. Eureka. I'll keep, since I have the search. We have our 3/5 drops and a 4-drop. So we need to hit a land that's not a Gaia's Cradle. This deck is awful. It's just turned out really bad. It's a good draw. We just need to hit another land next turn. I probably will fire off Eureka here. Now that I think about it. Yeah, cast this. Let's go ahead and get a mountain. In case we hit sneak attack. Well, I'm definitely casting Eureka now. Let's put Freyalise on the field. Let's put let's put Thragtusk on the field. Let's put Conclave Naturalist on the field. Okay, so our opponent just had everything then. Okay. That seems reasonable. Okay, let's gain 5 life and let's destroy Spell Skite. Is Annihilator 4? It's not awful. Yes. And then I can blow up his Hedron Archive or his Baleful Strix. Yeah, I need to get rid of the Baleful Strix so that I can attack with the Emrakul next turn. Okay. He just sacks the archive for me anyway. If he attacks with the Kozilek and sacks the Strip Mine to blow up one of my lands, I have to sack 4 permanents. He minuses with the Thragtusk. This exiles, right? But I still get a beast token here. Yeah, I gotta blow up this Baleful Strix. So his line is next turn -5. I get the beast token, the attacks of the Kozilek, and also strip mines me, so I have to sack the 3 forest and a beast token. But if he doesn't have another, like, if he doesn't have 2 permanents to play, then I kill him with this Emrakul, because it's Annihilator 6. So I'm going to be left with only the beast token, or only the Emrakul, if he doesn't have a way to kill this beast. If he does have a way to kill this beast, I'm just dead. 5, 6. He has exactly 6. And I can block this Kozilek. How do I get punished? He's already used the Ugin, so the only way I really get punished is if he has a Deluge, but he would have used that, I think. I'll attack him, because he's going to be able to sack all these anyway. Well, that worked out. Scary. Alright. I might want to just put the pressure on him with the Managorger Hydra. And the Gear Hulk. And maybe just not play the Battle Ball. And maybe Heartbeat just is going to work out for us because he has so many fat things. I'm going to take out the Heartbeat. I'm going to submit this. I'm going to try to beat him with Sneak Attack and through the Reach instead of hard casting my stuff with Heartbeat. That worked out poorly last game, especially since they have Mind Slaver and stuff. I should just take this out. This deck doesn't feel good. This hand doesn't feel good. I need a second green source for Elder and Natural Order, but I do have Sneak Attack. I'm going to keep it. I haven't seen any counter spells from my opponent. Good draw. Save a time walk again. Yeah. Cheetah. No land. Oh, that's a good draw too. Let's play our mountain and pass. In the next turn I can play the Elder. And then I can sneak attack and then play the Emrakul. Spell Skite. Sweet. Okay. Also through the breach. Save a daze. Didn't think so. Does nothing. I can just play the sneak attack, or I can natural order my Yavimaya Elder away. I think playing the sneak attack is better. That way, if he has a counter, I have the natural order as backup. Well, there's just land, but it might be too late. Sneaky attack, sneaking this Emrakul in is going to be a game winner. Unless he had like a boomerang effect. Could also sneak in the Master, but it just packs it in. We got there. Our deck is doing okay so far.